Hi, Taylor T. Carlson here, and going back to one of my favorite bands today, Green Day. Green Day, one of my favorite bands of all time, still going strong, still touring, still recording. They've got countless albums out now, and although a lot of fans claim that the first decade or so that they were recording and releasing albums were their best, you can't deny that their whole reinvention with American Idiot and moving into more progressive sounds certainly helped them win over a new generation of fans. Today we're looking at a release that goes back more to the early pre-American Idiot days of the band, and that is Green Day BBC Sessions. Seems like every major band has recorded BBC sessions at some point. Even a little punk rock band out of California like Green Day got that privilege. And this release is a combination of 4 BBC sessions they did between 1994 and 2001. I'm going to unbox this release, read off the track list, share a few thoughts, and let you know if this one's recommended or not. Love the cover art. That just really speaks for their musical personalities in the old days. Even the spine text has this nice pink color to it that I really like. Love these indie style photographs on the back. Got a list of our session dates and track lists here. Inside the gatefold here, we have a look at another great photo of the band, plus an essay by, what's this guy's name? Steve Lamacq. I honestly don't know who that is, but it is pretty interesting to see what's offered here. It actually says on the back cover here, recorded for the Steve Lamacq show on Radio 1, so apparently he's the guy whose show they did these BBC sessions for. Here's our record sleeve. I put the hype sticker from the shrink wrap right there. And then I actually got the indie exclusive. Most releases of this are just on plain black vinyl, but this is sort of this milky, creamy, transparent color, and that looks very cool. Now we'll take a look at the track list for the album. Again, there are 2 records in this set, and each vinyl side is 1 session. Each session is roughly 4 tracks each. The first session is June 8th, 1994, and it features the songs She, When I Come Around, Basket Case, and 2,000 Light Years Away. With the exception of the latter song, which is from Kerplunk, which they released on an indie label, the other tracks are from the Dookie album that put the band on the map back when they were first getting started with their major label deal. One thing I do like about each one of these sessions is, even though it's mostly hits, they tend to throw on at least one deep cut with each of the sessions. Second session, November 3rd, 1996. Geek Stink Breath, Brain Stew / Jaded, Walking Contradiction, and Stuck With Me. Third session, February 2nd, 1998. Hitchin' a Ride, Nice Guys Finish Last, Prosthetic Head, Redundant. Fourth session, August 28th, 2001. Castaway, Church on Sunday, Minority, Waiting. So this is really a great set of old BBC recordings that Green Day did, spanning their pre-American Idiot career. It's a great look back at that early era before the band got more progressive. And it's interesting to listen to these sessions because sometimes they can sound pretty different than their studio counterparts. Some of them are more similar, but I do appreciate also the diversity in the track list. There are some of the expected hits, but there's a lot of tunes that you wouldn't expect to find in a set like this. I mean, 2,000 Light Years Away from Kerplunk being a big one. And then you have the set for Insomniac. I mean, of course you got Brain Stew and Jaded, but you don't see Geek Stink Breath and Stuck With Me show up too often, so that's pretty cool. And the real surprise is the Nimrod session, in which Hitchin' a Ride is the most famous song featured. All the other tracks, Nice Guys Finish Last, Prosthetic Head, Redundant, those are all like minor hits and deep cuts. Surprisingly, they didn't even do Good Riddance on this. And then same deal with the fourth session from 2001, which of course includes Minority and Waiting, which were pretty big hits. But then you have the minor hit Castaway, which got some radio play back when the album came out, and Church on Sunday, which is a pretty underrated cut. I'm really happy to see it's a great diverse mix of tracks, and hearing the band in their youth, in their classic infancy like this, it's a great treat for Green Day fans. And if you're at all a fan of the band, this is an absolute must-add to your collection. Are you a Green Day fan, and what's your favorite album, favorite song? Comment down below and let me know what you think. Also, subscribe to my channel for more content because I'm always posting new material. And make sure you like this video if you found it helpful. I'm Taylor T. Carlson. See you next time.